A number of years ago, here in the Five Towns, Rockaway area, there was a billboard that featured imagery that a Ben Torah should never be looking at. It was something certainly out of line, completely inappropriate. A huge billboard on Rockaway Turnpike. Anyone leaving this community, heading towards JFK Airport, heading towards Brooklyn, you couldn't not to notice this billboard. And people were calling in Rabbanim. We were trying to see how can we get this billboard down. We didn't want anyone to have to fall prey to this prohibited imagery. And I have to tell you this unbelievable story. One day, we see that finally the billboard has changed. How did that happen? I was at a chassan in Brooklyn around that same time. And all of a sudden, someone in a sport jacket and pants, no tie, comes in, nice, colorful, sharp-looking sport jacket, and it's somebody who I knew from the past, and he pulls me aside after the dancing, and he says, Rabbi Feiner, I got to tell you this, I don't want you to mention my name, I don't want anyone else to know about it, but I saw you here, and I got to tell you, and it turns out that this Yid, who's going to remain anonymous, don't worry, that was the pact we made, this Yid noticed that there was that billboard there, and this Yid called up the company, and he said, how much will it cost to get that billboard down? It was thousands and thousands of dollars. And he spent thousands and thousands of dollars to get that billboard taken down. And he says, even though that person had another month or so, he said, I will buy him out and I'll put up a new message. And he went ahead and got that preach-stick image taken down, taken from me out instantly. This regular Yid, but Moreh Rabbi say, he was anything but regular. That's a Yid who cares about our Shmiras Hanayim. That's a Yid who says when someone's got to step up to the plate, don't wait for someone else to do it. You want to grow in Kedusha, you want to go in your learning in your Avodas Hashem, then you got to follow the lead. When you see something inappropriate, take action. Don't wait for Yenim, don't wait for anybody else. Got to be willing to do whatever it takes to save, to be Matzah Klal Yisrael, so we can all together preserve our Kedusha Hanayim and continue to steig. Mechoyel o choyel, give nachas ruach to the Borei.